Okay, it's Wednesday, the 4th of September. We're going to go through the temperatures and the weather for the next couple of weeks here to show you that it'll warm up a little bit, but we're not going back in the 90s. We're done. Um, but we can crawl into the 80s in some areas, and we'll go through that. Again, I thank the people that have donated. I'm up to about $250. Um, I get the 350. I can put a deposit on a monument for this grave. 700 gets me the whole monument, and another 180 to put it in the ground. So my first goal is to get $880, and then we'll take it from there to start paying bills. But I'm selling stuff that I can to try to take care of things, and it's what it is. Okay, so um, let's go through the weather. This is tomorrow's high. As you can see around Philadelphia, it hits the low 80s. Out by Pittsburgh, kind of the same deal, low 80s. In between, temperatures are in the 70s tomorrow. And then as we get into tomorrow evening, tomorrow night into Thursday, you can see temperatures drop into the 40s and 50s for the main part across Pennsylvania. And then around in South Jersey, I should say, Delaware, and down by Philadelphia, temperatures stay into the 60s at that point, and so you can tell it is warming up a little bit down that way. Now on Friday afternoon, temperatures out by Pittsburgh here, you can see they climb into the middle 80s. The rest of the state, you can see in the 70s, and that's because there's moisture coming off the ocean to the west, and there's going to be some clouds and some sprinkles mixed in here. And then up here, we've got a cold front coming down, and these two things are going to slam together in between here, unfortunately, and but that'll bring the temperatures back down. This is the simulated radar Friday night around 8 o'clock. I'll back it up, and you can see the moisture coming off the ocean here to the west, and you can see the front coming down here. So I'll move this ahead, and you can see it as it moves. See how they're going to clash? So there's clouds to the east, keeping the temperatures down. Temperatures rise here in western PA because it's clear, but then this front comes down, and you can see there's a line of strong thunderstorms here. That'll be coming through, and some showers on Saturday, I should say. And as you can see, they cross the state on Saturday. This is Saturday morning around 8 o'clock. Here's around 2 in the afternoon, and noontime, around noon, 2 o'clock. And you can see they're crossing eastern PA and Jersey and Delaware at that point in time. It's not a complete washout, but there's going to be showers off and on while this crosses on Saturday. There's how it crosses on Saturday and then clears out Saturday night. And then we're left with on Sunday morning. There's some 30s out here by State College out here. Went out the Poconos. Some of the higher elevations get into the upper 30s. You can see a lot of 40-degree temperatures, low 40s. The only place that has got anything is again the city area, South Jersey, Delaware, where they stay around 50, a little bit above 50. But you can see everybody else across the state, Pennsylvania, northwestern New Jersey, here into the low to mid 40s at best. And then on Sunday, it tries to warm up, but again, 60s and 70s across the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware area on Sunday. Now here on Monday, the temperatures rebound a little bit, mostly 70s across the area. A couple areas, maybe Delaware and Jersey, could get to around 80, but basically we're in the 70-degree range throughout the state. I said it was going to get warm next week, and here's the first day it's going to get warm. This is Tuesday. You can see out by Pittsburgh, temperatures get into the lower 80s. South Central PA, you get into the lower 80s. Temperatures get into the mid 80s out here, Delaware, New Jersey, Philadelphia area, Allentown, and Reading. You get into the lower to mid 80s, and again all the way up in New Jersey, they get into the 80s. So we do warm up a little bit, and as we get into Wednesday, let's see, Wednesday. Here you go. Here's Wednesday. Temperatures are getting into the upper 80s down here by Philly and South Jersey. Middle 80s out here. Elsewhere across the state, temperatures around 80 degrees. So it does get warm. The temperatures are going to seesaw throughout September, but there might be a few warm days, and I'm just taking this one out into the Friday, September 20th. You got the mid 80s out here, mid 80s down here again. In between next week and the 20th, temperatures kind of seesaw up and down, but we don't have any long periods where it warms up. But again, the temperatures were up and down. I'd say the norm right now, temperatures are going to be in the 50s at night, 60s in southeastern PA and Delaware and Jersey, and I'd say average temperatures are going to be in the 70s to low 80s for this month as we go through the month. And that's kind of where it looks like right now. Okay, again, I'll post above to donate to the GoFundMe page. I appreciate any small amount you can help out with. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't think I had to. So I thank everybody for at least giving condolences and kind words. And you want to know something I was going to say? I've had 5 attempts in the last 24 hours to scam the GoFundMe page. 5 attempts to scam the page and to scam the GoFundMe page. So really, there's some pretty low people out there, and they're not all American. Just give you that. But they scamming, trying to scam you, and it's ridiculous. Like even though somebody's going through a tough time, they're going to try to take their money off of them, and I think that's ridiculous. So I usually don't like to say much like that on here, but they're not my followers that are doing this. None of you guys are doing it. It's people that must scan the internet and see this and go, oh yes, or they watch the GoFundMe pages and then follow and go backwards from there. But yeah, I've had 5 people already attempt to scam me, so that's just nuts. Okay, everybody take it easy. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. I'm working pretty late tomorrow, so I'll be back on Friday. And when I do Friday, I'll probably do it around 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. All right, that'll be my night update. If I have a chance tomorrow night, I'll do it, but I'm probably not going to get back in time. All right, take it easy.